Yeah. From the BART train to a tour bus, still the same game except I'm pulling more sluts, more butts.
Masters Las Vegas tournament, first game of the group stage, and already Desi going to be trucking Glaive over at Hell. That's a great way to get started. Kirby going down as well. Desi leading the charge. Finally, Uber's going to get shot down by Dupree, which is a nice headshot, but what a great strat for Complexity. Everyone going from Hell to Heaven and then into the A-bomb side. They've lost Desi though now. It's a 3-on-3.
Indeed. Zipnix, he might be able to find a headshot here. That would actually be pretty clever of him. This would significantly alter the defense on that A site. And he is going to find the headshot in the end. So Def is down.
Oh, and they're going to lose another one now. It's Sip going down. Android up top, 1-on-2. That bomb is ticking for quite a while. They need to get in and defuse it. No one's picked up a kit yet. Android getting a great kill in. That's now just left to Device, and he's really got no time at all. He's trying to make it happen. He gets the kill, but it doesn't matter. There is no time, and Complexity going to steal the pistol round with honest, bang this one out with a good, 16-6 scoreline and just move on. But might not be that easy. Surreal going to be taking down Dupree. It's a good refrag and a very important one, but they will lose Android as well. That's a problem now. 4 versus 3. They need to move on here and actually get the bomb down. That's going to be really difficult now. Glaive manages to snipe Def. I don't know what's going to happen now. Uber, the last one left.
Not a whole lot that he can hope to do here. Minute left. The best case scenario for him is that he sneaks through the defense towards that B site and actually gets a bomb plant. Only problem is 2 players are waiting for him in the hallways. Up close, Anders. This is where it gets nasty for you if you're Uber. You've got the UMP as well. It's decent firepower. But Astralis have got the advantage in numbers, and they don't even really need it. Kirby with the drive-by headshot on him, drops him, and that's even going to be able to give some... Well, basically, there's nothing crazy here. I mean, Surreal is going to find an angle, but Device can actually take him down, and Device is going to have a field day. Glaive is there to help him out. Device drops 2. Glaive as well. And this is the thing. It's just round, but let's see. It's looking like it's just going to be the straight rush. Perfect timing on the anti-flash there from Zipnix. Sprays down 2. He's going to be able to line up the rest of them as well. And yeah, just easy work there for Zipnix. Not a challenge at all.
Covering that angle too, so it's going to be hard to get out here. Good smokes already. They're creating that wall. Glaive is obviously counting all those footsteps for his teammates. They're going to get the kill on Kirby. That's a good start now. Def coming in with a strong opening frag. Dupree in the corner, but is he going to get overwhelmed? Def with the second kill of the round. Very good job right now for Complexity. This is where they need to slow down, and Surreal going to get the kill on Glaive. This is a great job. They just need to slow it down right now. They've got all the time in the world. They've got a 2 versus 3, and Sip is low on health. This is a round they must win, Complexity.
And there's so many details here to pick up on. Well, let's see how this pans out already, because Uber's ready for the lurk, and Device going to take a bullet to the face. And this is actually working out perfectly for Complexity, and I think a lot of this is due to Astralis just not knowing what to expect from Complexity. That's one of the main gripes as he's lurking out in the yard towards CT spawn, and Zipnix is going to be the one to take that aggro angle. Where's Dupree?
He is all the way back in the vent. We'll see if they can actually do anything here. 3 versus 5. Kirby's on the bomb site. They do have a Molotov. They can just flush him out, and he can get the headshot instead. It's a really nice shot coming in from him. Then Dupree lines up a triple kill, and suddenly it's a 1 versus 2. Can they actually make it through here? It's Uber going down, and next in line, Desi. Glaive coming in with a 1 kill there, but obviously Dupree with a quad kill. That's almost unforgivable for Complexity.
And this is a perfect spot for Device. They're so limited on utility here. Complexity are going to run right into it. Now there's the flash, and this is a perfect setup for Astralis. This is exactly how you do it. But as soon as you get in that position that Device was in, you're in God mode at that point. It's so hard to get rid of you if you're Complexity. All of the angles in yard that you have to worry about, and then you're worried about walking around a corner into Device.
2-on-2 right now. Actually, somehow Complexity managed to fight their way back. Quite impressive, really, because you're right. The grenade timing out there working out very well for Device. And they even got the bomb, so Surreal and Uber. This would be a very good time. It's going to get shot down already. Kirby with a single AK shot there. And Zipnix to follow it up with a big flank coming in. That's such a shame. Again, taking down Glaive. 4 versus 5 at the moment here. Plenty of time on the clock for Complexity. And the kill on Device as well. Def just doing a lot of work right now.
Yeah, we're seeing that new catwalk come into play. He's just constantly on the high ground, finds 2 kills because of it. Glaive and Device, the 2 primary CT players holding out in yard. And once they have control of that outer catwalk on T side, it's a nightmare. Now it's going to come down to individual plays. They're not going to have any idea that Dupree was in Squeak. Perfect timing there for Dupree to go for the peak. 35 seconds left on this clock, and now it's up to Def to be the hero. He's already got 2 kills. Can he find any more?
A good Molotov there to make sure they can force him back behind the Squeak door and go and pick up the bomb here. 25 seconds left, though. Got to be very careful, and Def looking the wrong way. Another 2-on-2 here for Complexity that is not looking likely they'll win it. Desi trying his best to get down, but he's going to get shut down by Sipnix.
This is sick. I mean, that one incendiary is so annoying for Complexity because they're counting on this wall of smokes. There's a timing here that they're looking to take advantage of. And Device, what a shot. Takes down Desi midair.
Grenade comes out. They've taken a bit of damage crossing. Obviously, Def is low on health. It's a good sign that Def has been able to pick up so many of these entry frags, though. We've actually heard a lot of talk about him and sort of, you know, people saying actually he can be quite an impactful player, but he's certainly been able to do his part. This time he's going to get shut down. Now 2 versus 4 at the moment. Dupree down to 19 kills and just 5 deaths and a 15-3 scoreline as well for Sip there. So just overall, Astralis are doing a really good job. Android and Uber are left in the 14th round, and Device actually going to win that fight. Close range, just gives up on the AWP, tries for the pistol instead.
Oh no! Wait, did Kirby not realize? How does that happen? Oh, I thought Kirby had him for sure. Now it's Uber in a 1v2. Should have been a 1v3. Should have been dead. Device will find the kill anyways, right? Because he had the angle from me. Dupree right in position. Perfectly placed. Gonna get 2 before he gets taken down. And again, a man advantage situation here for Astralis, but Def with a great headshot. It's just gonna try and bring it back. Easy as you please here. Device with a double score. And so you desperately need to win one map so that you can actually get that start. There we go. Well, Desi and Def, 2 headshots there. Glaive and Zipnix looking for the duels to begin with. But you're right. Complexity could be going home after 2 maps here. That isn't a whole lot of experience.
No, so they need to make the absolute most of it. Make sure these maps really sort of go far and they learn something from it. Def has gone down 4 versus 3 still.
It's tough to believe when they've only got 2 rounds, but they did win the first half pistol. Now if they could pick up the second one, that would be magical. Uber, perfect. They have no idea. Maybe they can get the angle on him here, and yes, they will go for the fight, but Uber holds his ground. He picks up another one. Not going to find the 3rd kill for him, but the damage is done. It's a 1v3, and Kirby, he's in a bit of a tight spot here with 30 seconds left.
So well done. I love the restraint on the Complexity side. Not overextending, not going for any weird fights. You know, they knew they had the man advantage, and there was no reason why they would. Kirby, hard good time planning this bomb. He's going to fake it once and then get shut down by Desi.
I mean, it might as well be like a mini version of a rifle. So, good times, good times.
They practically line up for him. Look at the damage he did to Glaive and Dupree, but he still couldn't find the kill, and now that they've lost him and ramp control, how are Complexity going to rotate? This is what makes Nuke a hard map as a CT, is you need to find out how to make up for that loss of map control, and so far they've let go of the bomb side as well. Complexity, is it worth going for the retake? That's the real question here. They're not going to have very much money for the rebuy if they lose all these rifles. They need to save at least 2 of them. And, well, now there's no chance. The decision's been made for them.
Yeah, Zipnix just laying waste. Android, he's looking to battle his way out of this, but now he's boxed in. He's actually got the only way to go forward.
Out in yard and take fights early on and just do whatever they feel like, and it's really hard to deal with, so bit of a shame for Complexity that probably a lot of the preparation they've done is going to be a bit useless, just given the fact that Astralis are feeling so good at the moment. It is 15-5 here, and this could have maybe been predicted, but Complexity with a really tough matchup. 2v2 now. They lost a lot of them in the first half. They need to win this one and just extend it a bit further this match.
Nice work from Uber, though. Now he's actually got a gun, and Dupree's taking a lot of damage. He knows there's a player on the side as well. Instant headshot, though, takes down Uber.